So a question that I get a lot is whether I was afraid that Great Lengths would be able to match my red color. Red is definitely one of the more difficult colors to match, especially because there's so many different shades. But I went in for my consultation at the Gemini 14 salon with Lai Sam, and she was brilliant. She whipped out her massive book of swatches. So Great Lengths has over 70 different hair colors. So these are their more natural colors that they have. I also kind of like, would these be cute earrings? I think that's a trend. And then they also have these really amazing fantasy colors, which you can see my color right in here. So they really do have a shade for everyone. They custom blend everything. So, you know, for my hair color, I had to use 2 different kinds of red, and that combination was just perfect for my color. So I'm really grateful for Great Lengths having so many different options, because we like to change our hair. We like to have options. So I'm taking down my hair from this really great messy bun. But the first point that I want to talk about Great Lengths is that I get to style my hair exactly how I want to. I can style it just like my normal natural hair. There's no worries about anything showing because the application kept that in mind. So I can put ponytails, buns, really whatever it is that I want to do. And as you can see, it's really maintained that length and that volume. The hair sheds just like natural hair sheds, but after 3 months of having it, it still is very voluminous and thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush it before I style it. That's something that's key about Great Lengths as well. You have to make sure that you brush your hair every single day because it does shed. Because the bonds that are in your hair, the extra hairs need to be released from that bonds, otherwise it gets really clunky in there. So you wanna make sure that you're brushing your hair every single day before you style it and then before you go to bed. So I'm going to use this BB Glow Thermal Protecting Spray before I start heat styling my hair. My hair has lasted so long, but it's very important to take care of it and make sure that you're using products to protect your hair from the heat because it is natural human hair. So this is what I'm going to use. I also really love how the hair texture and the waves match my natural waves. This is completely unstyled, freshly washed hair, and you really wouldn't know any better if I didn't tell you. So for my styling, I'm using this Babyliss Pro Avanti straightener. I really have fallen in love with using a straightener for my hair, especially something that has like a wider plait. My hair just is so coarse and so thick, so this straightener definitely tames everything. I'm gonna start by straightening up here, just to calm down the wave, but I don't want to remove the wave from my hair because I still like it to look a little bit natural. Yeah, this step is really essential for me because my natural hair is really thick, really coarse, and really big. So the heat definitely marries the extensions and my natural hair together. So what I do is I take my straightener, I wrap my hair around like the mid section of the hair, and I just pull down like I would do a ribbon. There we go, little curl. Another thing to note is when you're using products to style your hair, you want to make sure that you're not getting your bonds saturated in any hairstyling products. You want to keep them as clean as possible. Alright, we are getting to the final stages of styling my hair. It's taken me like a total of maybe 15 minutes, if that. Definitely has taken me a little bit more time just because I've been talking and trying to make sure that you guys get a clear video of what I'm doing. Also, is this just not the cutest you've ever seen me look? I just wanted to make sure that I reiterated how important it is to make sure that you stay away from your bonds with any kind of product or any kind of heat. It is keratin bonded, so the heat from your straightener or whatever styling tool you're using can disrupt the bond. So you want to make sure that you're steering clear of that. Oh, I should also probably protect my hair. For my smaller, shorter pieces, I try just to bend it a little bit and not curl it too much just because it's on the top layer of my head, because those tend to stick out a little bit. So I have finished curling my hair, and unfortunately you guys missed the best part because my camera stopped recording, which was the top part and how I style my front pieces. But basically I just do the same thing as I've been doing all around, taking my curling iron, wrapping my hair around just to make sure that my hair looks nice and curly and cohesive. This is the finished look. Usually I'll take my fingers and run it through just to make sure that I haven't missed any pieces, and I also like to separate the curl so it gets a little bit bigger. So I don't like it to look too polished, so I'll just kind of give it a good shake. And I'm going to use this Navy Hair Care Search and Rescue Biotin and Botanical Enriched Fortifying Treatment Serum. That is a mouthful. But basically I'm going to use this serum just to give my hair a little bit of extra shine. I'm going to concentrate that on the ends and run that through. And lastly, I'm going to use this Pebble Beach Dry Texturizing Spray. So this is going to give me that nice pieciness that I'm looking for. All right. That's the look. Hi, puppy. Now I have gorgeous curls like Dolores, which is what we all wanted. Anyway.